Lakers fans?
What up, Lakers fam?
Laker fans.
Let's go, Lakers!
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
We ballin'. But it's purple, hard as gold, baby. We ballin'. Ain't nobody in the world that can stop us.
LA, I got us. Who with me? Let's roll.
Oh yeah, you already know.
You know what they yell when they see me?
Hurling go, hurling go.
Some Diane's on my way to the
Slam dunk.
gonna hate her like who?
3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Champions of the spot. Watch how they watch us. Meet me at the top.
LA, baby.
Nah, we ain't gon' stop. LA be like, Laker fans like, LA be like.
We ballin'. Ain't nobody in the world that can stop us. We ballin'. It's all purple and gold, baby. It's all purple and gold.
It's showtime, baby.
Let's go.
What up, Lakers Nation? Welcome back to Lakers Over Everything for your Friday, Halloween, October 31st edition of the Lowdown. It's your Lakers Daily Pod. I'm your host, LOE. Welcome back, baby. The Lakers play basketball today. And we got a lot to talk about, man. It's been a couple of days since we've been on here. We've been tied up with the World Series watching that. We got to get out there to Dodger Stadium for the final LA home game at Dodger Stadium of the year game. What was that? Game 5. So I wasn't able to hop on here and talk to you guys. But we're back, baby, because the Lakers play basketball today. And it's a big game because it is the first game of the NBA Cup, baby. Yes. If you're into that, if you're excited about that, then it's your time, baby. You're going to see those crazy uniforms, those crazy courts, all of that. Let's see if the Lakers can get back to winning that thing. Of course, they won the inaugural one a couple of years back. Let's see if they can get it back this year. So, yes, NBA Cup. Group Stage B, that is the Lakers group. In case you didn't know, the other teams in that group are the Memphis Grizzlies, who we take on tonight, which we're going to talk about, the New Orleans Pelicans, that other team in LA, I don't say their name too much on this channel, but you know who I'm talking about, and the Dallas Mavericks. Those are the 5 teams in the NBA Cup. Of course, the Lakers round out those 4. Yeah, there you go. Those are the 5 teams. And tonight is the first night of the NBA Cup. So all night long, you'll see teams playing on those courts with the unis and all that. So a fun night. And what a night to do it on Halloween night, Halloween 2025. So if you're out, whatever you're out doing, celebrating, whatever, be safe out there, man, and have fun. But watch the Lakers while you're at it. Watch the Lakers. So, yes, they take on the Memphis Grizzlies. They're in Memphis tonight. So that game is in Memphis. So, FYI, tip-off will be a little bit earlier with the time, the time change, time zone and all that the time zone difference, if you will, and all that stuff. So, normally, the Lakers tip off at, 7:30? Well, tonight, 7:30 Pacific time. Tonight, it's an hour earlier, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, so a little scheduling quirk there. I believe the game is on Prime. It's Prime, and Prime's been, man, they've been great. Last Friday, I got to watch that. I loved everything about them, what they did, especially the studio show, the pregame and postgame, all that stuff. Fun stuff. So, yeah, scheduling note, if you wanted to watch the game, you catch it at 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern on Prime. But enough of that. Let's dive into it, man. Austin Reeves plays basketball tonight, and he won't be alone. We've been screaming all week long, get Austin some help. No shade to his teammates. They've all been chipping in. They've all been playing well, which is very welcoming to see. It's all coming together. We're starting to get shades of what it could look like all together. So, Luka Doncic. Luka is back, baby. So Luka is in Memphis. I guess Lakers' new owner, Mark Walter, lended Luka his jet and flew him out to Memphis because Luka wasn't with the team on Wednesday in Minnesota when they were in Minnesota. He wasn't with the team, but he's with the team now. And this morning, very welcoming news, he was listed as questionable on the injury report, but about an hour or so ago, or less than an hour ago, he was upgraded to probable. So Luka Doncic returns to the court tonight, baby. He only played 2 games this season, and we saw what he did in those 2 games, 43 points, 49 points. Amazing, amazing, amazing stuff, right? But then we got the unfortunate news that he was going to be out for the week, and he's been out pretty much for the whole week. He missed, 3 games? 3 Lakers games against the Kings, Minnesota. 2 Laker games he missed, right? Yeah, well, did he play that Sunday? I don't know. 2 or 3 games he missed, but the Lakers did well in those games without him. In fact, they won all of them. In fact, the Lakers are looking real, real nice. 5 games played, they're sitting at 4-1. 4-1, and that's 2 games without Luka, or 3 games, however many it's been. But 4-1, that's the Lakers' record. And it's been a couple of those games have been out. The last couple at least have been out without Luka. But it was all good because AR was holding it down, baby. Go back to Minnesota, this game on Wednesday. You're seeing it on the screen. After AR's historic performances, his 51-piece, a 41-point game, and just balling, absolutely balling, he goes out and hits a game winner. So he's putting all his talents. He's showing all his talents to the table. He's all in, putting it on full display. We're seeing him carry this squad without Luka, without LeBron. No problem. We're still going to get W's. And now you're seeing his scoring prowess. You're seeing him being a playmaker. He's averaging 10 assists on the year. He's rebounding the ball good. 6 rebounds, just under 6 rebounds. So he's showing that he's an all-around player, man. What more can you ask for AR? Then he goes out there and hits a game winner. So he shows you his clutch, his Kobe gene, if you will. He called Kobe on Minnesota. So shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. He's been on a tear, absolute tear this season. In the 5 games, he's averaging 34 points, 6 rebounds, 10 assists, shooting 52% from the field, 38% from 3, and 90% from the free throw line. So he's putting on a 40, 50, 90. You gotta love to see it, man. 50, 40, 90 on the season for AR. 50% from the field, just under 40% from 3, 90% from the free throw line, 51-point performance in there, a 41, 43-point performance in there, whatever it was, and a game winner. Man, oh man, oh man. AR is balling, baby. Balling. They're saying that floor for the new contract is $30 million, but I beg to differ, man. If he keeps this up, it might jump up to that, closer to that max. His max is 41 and some change. So I made a video about it, why they should or why they may need to pay him the max. But we'll talk about that if these performances continue. But what I want to see is how he looks alongside Luka Doncic. I want to see both of them ball out. We saw Luka balling out. And even with Luka balling out on those first couple of games, AR did his things well. You know, he held his own. And he looked really, really good. That they looked like one of the best backcourts in the NBA. And that's what I want to see. I want to see much more of that. And we'll get the opportunity tonight and moving forward. I want to say as much as I can without LeBron before we insert LeBron back into that. Not saying I don't want LeBron back. Yes, I want LeBron back to join his squad, make his debut, which they're saying, the 3rd week of November, potentially, possibly. So let's target that. So we may be, another 2 or 3 weeks without LeBron as we're entering into November here. Another 2 or 3 weeks. So I want to see how Luka and AR look together, right? I want to see those two dominate. So I'm excited about tonight's game. And then not only are the Lakers expected to get Luka back tonight, but Marcus Smart is also coming back. So we went from only, 9 guys on the roster and having them play Bronny and all these other cats not really having a backup point guard with Gabe. Gabe Vincent news, if you didn't hear, I think he's going to be out for the next 4 to 6 weeks with that ankle injury. So that's bad news. The Lakers don't really have a backup point guard on this roster. Now, with that news, we're relying on Bronny James. So at least you get Marcus Smart back. He's a guy who can handle the rock when needed. He can be that secondary playmaker. On that second unit, he can run the point guard if you need him to do so. I think you'll see a lot of staggering of minutes with Luka and AR. I think one of those guys are going to be on the court at all times over these next weeks or whatever without a backup point guard. But you do have Marcus Smart there to carry the load a little bit when needed. So excited to get Smart back. And Smart was looking good, man. His toughness, everything that you think of when you think of Marcus Smart, we were starting to see that with him. You saw shades of it in that Golden State game. And then you saw more and more of it, in every game that he played, every minute that he played. So that's going to be fun to see him back. And you're playing Memphis tonight, which is a tough, gritty type squad, if you will, or at least that's what they've been known to be. You got Ja Morant tonight, so that'll be interesting to see Marcus Smart out there on Ja when he gets that assignment. And then also Memphis is his former squad, right? He did play for Memphis. So I'm excited to see, or one of his former squads, I'm excited to see Marcus Smart against them. Excited to get Marcus Smart inserted back into the starting line, or back into the lineup. And speaking of starting lineup, will he be in the starting lineup? That's a legitimate question. So, getting these guys back, we know Luka will be in there. We know AR will be in there. We know Aiden and Rui will be on there. But who would be that fifth guy? Will it be Smart? Will it be LaRavia? Who will it be? That'll be very interesting to see. Jackson Hayes. Did I get some news on Hayes? Did he play last? Yeah, I think he was in that. Yeah, we should have Jackson Hayes tonight as well. So yeah, this is gonna be a fun matchup again. It's the first game of the NBA Cup. If you're wondering what the Lakers' schedule looks like, their NBA Cup schedule looks like again. Tonight is game 1 of that Cup. Friday, November 14th, in a couple of weeks. That's their second NBA Cup game against the New Orleans Pelicans, that game is in New Orleans, in the Big Easy. And then 11/25, November 25th, they got the Clippers. That's the Lakers home game. And then 11/28, another Lakers home game against the Dallas Mavs. That's the first matchup against Dallas of the year. We know that's a big marquee matchup, with Luka and everything else. So that's the Lakers NBA Cup schedule. I want to see 4-0 right there, man. How about you guys? Can the Lakers go 4-0 in this NBA Cup and get to the playoffs and get back to Vegas? Last year, they didn't win a playoff game during the NBA Cup. They got sent home a little prematurely, if you will. But yeah, let's go 4-0 and let's get to these playoffs and let's go get that thing, man. Luka wants it. He's coming back on NBA Cup night. So he wants it. He wants that bonus, baby. Get Luka that bonus. As if he needs it after signing that monster extension that he just signed. The first of a few that he'll get in the purple and gold. But yeah, man, it's going down tonight. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun really fast. Let me give you Memphis' record. Memphis comes in with the record of, they opened up against the Pelicans. They got a victory there. And then they lost to the Heat, got beat down by the Heat, 146-114. So they got a beat down. Then they bounced back against the Pacers, 128-103. Then they lost to the Warriors, 131-118. And then on Wednesday night, they beat the Suns by 1 point, 114-113. So what is that, 3-2? They come in with a record of 3-2. So 3-2, 4-1. Of course, Memphis is a playoff team last year. So let's see. You got 2 playoff teams, a marquee matchup on a Friday night with 2 playoff teams. You got stars, you got Ja, you got Triple J, you got Luka, you got AR. So it should be a fun matchup, right? All on Halloween night. So enjoy that, man. It's going to be fun. Of course, Memphis, they're trying to deal with the loss of Bane. That was their big trade. They got rid of Desmond Bane. He's in Orlando, fitting in really nice in Orlando, by the way. And then they acquired KCP in that deal And then they also have that. Memphis is a good team, man. They are a good squad. Again, this is going to be a fun matchup, man. Fun matchup. So get your popcorn ready, man, on a Friday night in between whatever else you're doing. You're trick-or-treating, you're partying, whatever the case may be. They also have Zach Edey. So that's going to be a big matchup, man. The big man, big Zach Edey versus DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre Ayton has been looking really, really good for the Los Angeles Lakers. Specifically, offensively, he's starting to find his groove. He's finding that chemistry with AR. He had been starting to find that chemistry with Luka as well. Unfortunately, Luka got injured, but we want to see much more of that. He's finding his groove. He's doing everything that the Lakers are asking him to do. You know, he's not getting a ton of shots. He's just not, and it is what it is. But he's buying in. He's setting a lot of screens. In fact, he's up there amongst the league leaders and setting the most screens from a big, but they're also leading to points. He's up there as well for points scored off of him setting screens. Up there atop the NBA with that stat as well. So he's doing everything that they're asking him to do. And then when he's getting an opportunity to score the basketball, he's doing exactly that. And I think that we're going to see a lot more of that because the easy buckets are going to continue to come. With AR, they found that chemistry. And then obviously with Luka, he's going to get the easy buckets, right? And then you insert LeBron into this lineup when he's ready to return. He's going to get a lot of easy buckets. So as I expected, Ayton is balling, man. He's balling, and I think he's going to be a lot better. But defensively, he's been very impressive, man. He's been that defensive anchor that we've so needed, man. We so needed that. And he's been that. Something we just didn't have last year. Something we haven't really had since AD left. LeBron was kind of playing that defensive anchor role when we lost AD. And now, and LeBron did well at it. You got to give the man credit. But now you got a legit center doing it. So it's different, right? So keep balling, DeAndre Ayton, man. I'm loving it. Loving it. But him against Zach Edey tonight, that'll be a fun matchup. And then Jaren Jackson Jr., they have him there. And then, of course, Ja. So it's going to be a fun night, right? Fun night. Excited about it. Another piece that Memphis also acquired was Ty Jerome from Cleveland. He's a scorer. He can put that ball in the bucket. He can get hot from three. So the Lakers are going to have their hands full defending those Memphis Grizzlies tonight. So, man, get excited about that. Enjoy that. It's going to be a fun matchup. Moving on, shifting gears really fast before we get out of here. Mark Walter, it is official. The sale has been approved. It's been finalized. So he is now, this happened, yesterday? He is now the owner of the Los Angeles Lakers, baby. So shout out to Mark Walter there. I know right now he has his hands full with his Dodgers, who find themselves in a hole. They have to win 2 straight games in Toronto to become World Series champions. But let's take it one game at a time. Game 6 tonight. Yoshinobu Yamamoto's on the mound tonight. The best that the Dodgers have and one of the best in the league. So a Dodgers victory, a Dodgers hanging on, a Dodgers backs against the wall, must win because if Toronto wins tonight, then that's a wrap. They are World Series champions. So it all hinges on the arm of Yoshi tonight, baby. And of course, those Dodgers bats, which have been brutal during this series, they got to come alive tonight in Toronto. It's going to be tough. But Mark Walter, his Dodgers facing elimination. So I know he's really, really concerned about that. He's dealing with that. But nonetheless, he is now officially the Lakers owner, right? The highest share, or he owns the highest shares, if you will. So he's your Lakers owner. Jeannie Buss remains Lakers governor. So let's see, what moves or what immediate effects that will have on our ball club, man, on our franchise, right? Now, those expecting, he's going to go out and buy all these players. No. We've already had that conversation, And I think we're all smart enough as a fan base to know that's not how that works with the salary cap. But, we can start seeing some other things improve. I'm not going to say what, but let's just wait and see. But I do expect to see some things to start shifting and some things to start changing. So let's see. Let's ride this thing out. But he is officially, that thing is official. Everything is done. Escrow is done. The approvals are done. He is the owner of the Los Angeles Lakers, man. So welcome in a new era of Lakers basketball, the Mark Walter era. So it's going to be fun. Going to be fun. Man, we got to go back to Austin really fast. Again, he's averaging 34 points on the season with shooting splits of 52% from the field, 38% from three, 90% from the free throw line. So 50, 40, 90 right there, right? 6 rebounds, 10 assists. Wow. He's scored 25 or more points in all 5 of the Lakers games. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, including that 51-point performance. But you have to go back to the 1970-1971 season when the great late Jerry West, he did that in the Lakers uniform. That's how far you have to go back. The 70-71 season, the only other Laker scored 25 points in the first 5 games of the season. So, man, he's putting up historical numbers. He's third. 1, 2, 3. Tyrese Maxey, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and then AR third in scoring. That's where he sits right now, third in scoring. So he's showing that he can score the basketball. But not only that, he's showing that he can, his good play leads to wins. Again, 4-1 on the season without Luka. He's held this team afloat. I thought that, man, we'd be lucky if we go 500 without Luka. Well, how about undefeated? They've been undefeated without Luka. So, I'm just excited to see this, man. Excited to see it, man. 4-1. You got to love it. I preach on here how important it is to get off to a fast start for this Lakers team. Just because the West, how loaded the West is, you don't want to get off to a slow start. Get out the gates stumbling, if you will. Because that stuff can come back to haunt you in March, in April. We saw it last year. So you guys know what I mean, man. You don't want to get off to a slow start, man, and have those games that you drop in October, in November, and December. Some of those games that you could have won, you should have won. They'll come back and haunt you. So when you go 4-1, that's really, really good. I wanted a 15-5 start, and that was without LeBron, but I pushed back on that a little bit once Luka went down. But now I'm back to my 15-5 start, man. You're 4-1 over the first 5. So now you're talking about going, 10-4 over these next 15. Oh, sorry, my math is not mathing right now. But you're talking about going 11-4. Sorry, 11-4 over these next 15. I think it's doable, man. I really do. I think it's doable. Let me pull up the Lakers schedule for you. Again, we already talked about Memphis tonight. So I'm going to give you next week's schedule. On Sunday and Monday. So the Lakers play tonight. Then they're off tomorrow, Saturday. Then Sunday and Monday, they have a back-to-back. You play Miami at Crypto. And then you go up to Portland. We've already beat Portland. We beat them on Monday, right? This past Monday. So you got Portland again. The Lakers can really go 3-0 right there. They can win all 3 of those games. With the AR's play, DeAndre Ayton's play, Rui, and the way everyone's playing. Jake LaRavia, he's coming into his own. Had a big 20-plus point performance. So as they get more acclimated, this team looks good. But they could go 3-0 right there. And then they play the Spurs next Wednesday. Wemby's first trip to the Crypto of the year. That's going to be a tough one. The Spurs are a really good team. They're playing good. But that's a game that the Lakers can win. And then they hit a road trip at Atlanta, at Charlotte, then at OKC. And then all the way to that. So we extended this a little bit, but all the way to that NBA Cup game, the second NBA Cup game that we spoke about earlier in New Orleans. So you look at the Lakers schedule, they have a favorable schedule. You know, I said 15-5. I definitely see 11 wins on this schedule over these next couple of weeks. That the Lakers, they're going to have to play really good to get them, right? But I think they can. And then hopefully by then, you're inching closer to LeBron James returning to this lineup. And then we can really, really see what we got there, right? But 15-5 is doable, man. It is doable. Of course, the Lakers' difficult part of the schedule is later on in the year, the closer you get to playoffs and all that. So they have to take advantage of this schedule. They really do. They got to stack up some W's. That's just something that they have to do. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm excited about Lakers basketball. Are you? Our team. They're trying to show out a little bit, man. They are trying to show out a little bit. You got all these guys playing for contracts. AR, Rui, DeAndre Ayton. That's three of your starters. They're all playing for contracts. They're all on contract years, right? I mean, they're all trying to, they want to be here. Ayton wants to be here. Rui wants to be here. AR wants to be here. So let's see how this all comes together. Let's see how it all looks. I do still expect the Lakers to make a move, but I'm not going to talk much about that because we have plenty of time. We'll really get into that, you know, as these dates occur, as these weeks stack up, and as we get closer and closer to that trade deadline. But who will be here? Let's see, man. Let's see how this thing looks. Let's see how this, because if, again, those first 20, the Lakers can get to a 15-5, and then they can build from that. Pardon me. Then the organization, they're going to have some decisions to make. So let's see how this all turns out, man. But enjoy Lakers basketball tonight. Again, NBA Cup Group B stage opener in Memphis against a good Memphis squad, 3-2 on the year, playoff team last year. So let's do this thing, man. Let's go in there. Let's get the victory. Luka is back tonight. Marcus Smart is back tonight, and Austin Reeves plays basketball tonight. So it's gonna be fun, man. Enjoy. Again, thank you for tuning in for your Halloween edition, Friday 31st edition of the Lowdown, your Lakers daily podcast with your host, LOE, purple and gold till I die. Purple and gold we ride. I bleed purple, my heart beats gold. It is and always will be Lakers over everything. Go Lakers, go Lakers, go Lakers, go Dodgers. Get that victory tonight. Force game 7. And then unleash hell in game 7. All right, man. I'll tap in with you guys later. We'll probably be back on later for the post game. If the Lakers win, if they get that W, we'll be back. But enjoy your day. Enjoy your Halloween. Have fun. Stay safe. Go Lakers. Get that W. Peace.
0, 1. Let's get started.
All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, gotta pay that. Pay the price. Can't be real, but I'm living the life. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Lakers, baby. Yeah. You know what it is. Purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow. Yeah. You know what it is. Purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow. Yeah. You know what it is. Purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow. Yeah. You know what it is. Purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow. Yeah.
I'm a Laker till I die. Rest in peace, Chick Hearn.
93-70. This game's in the Admiral refrigerator. The door is closed. The lights out. Butter's getting hard. The eggs are cooling, and the Jell-O is jiggling. Been jiggling for a long time.
Mama didn't raise no failure. It's go hard to go home, I tell you. If you ever seen blood, sweat, tears leaking out of me, me. He said, go Lakers.